Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, November 19th, 2020. It is day 44 of school for K through 5 and day 41 for students in kindergarten. I'm not sure if you can see this today, but if you can't, one of the tips to see how the PowerPoint is behind me, and I'm almost like a weather girl or on the news standing in front of the map or in front of the video, you might have to download an update on Zoom. All right, so we'll go over that in a moment or so. All right, boys and girls, let's get started. Let's begin with the pledge. Let's stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in a moment of silence. Remember, moments of silence can be used for different things. It can be a way for you to set your goals and your intention for the day. If you pray, you can use it as a prayer. If you want to think of a loved one, you may think of a loved one during a moment of silence. The moment of silence is truly for you to use in whichever way you need to collect your thoughts, to find silence around you, and to really take that moment for yourself. That's what that is. All right. Together, let's talk about what brings us together as the Gilmore School. It's the way we are, in fact, scholars, students who excel and achieve at high levels. We do whatever we can to meet high expectations and to really and truly meet our grade level expectations. Your teachers believe in you. I believe in you. Mr. St. Peter believes in you. Let's together recite the Scholars Pledge to Learn. Gilmore students are problem solvers. We always have a plan. We read, we think, we solve. Our motto is we can. We think before we act. We show respect to all. Good head, good heart, good choices. Hawk pride for one and all. We are Gilmore scholars. Let's pause for a moment and think about what these words mean. In the first stanza of our pledge, it talks about how we are academic scholars, how we're learners, how we find ways to get through challenging problems or challenging tasks by having a plan, starting somewhere, right? When we're in class, we read. We think about what we are reading, and then we come up with that plan to solve. And we always have a can-do attitude, right? Awesome. Persevere through those tasks. Next, the next stanza is about how we engage with one another, how we behave and act, how we engage with other partners and peers and our family in a respectful manner. And when we show respect, we treat others the way we hope to be treated. We try and find kindness in all that we do. Having a good head means our thoughts. Having a good heart means drives our actions and the love we have for one another and the caring that we show, and then having good choices, taking what we're thinking, what we're feeling, and putting it to action All right. And that's about having Hawk pride for one and all. All right, Gilmore scholars, moving right along here. You know my favorite thing. I can't wait to find a Wilbur, if you remember Charlotte's Web, because I want to smooch and pucker up and give him a kiss. But I don't know if you've noticed, but look above. On Friday, we had 91% attendance. On Monday, we raised up to 95. That was excellent. That means 95% of the students were here sitting in their seats. On the 17th, we had 95% attendance. So there was still 5% of our friends missing. Well, yesterday, we dipped a percentage point. I want to go up a percentage point because my promise to you was if you're here, if you're in your seats, if you're here all day and you get to 96%, I'm going to pucker up for Wilbur. I want to congratulate grades 1, 4, and 5. On Wednesday, each grade level met 96%. So grade 1, 4, and 5, keep up the good work. Look around your house. If you have a student in K, 2, or 3, where are they? We need them in school. And a very special congratulations to Miss Hamlet's class, who has the best attendance record in the school so far. So keep up the good work, Miss Hamlet's class. I know that there is a virtual reward coming your way for having the most Hawks. So thank you, boys and girls. Everyone in grades 1, 4, and 5, all of your classrooms are going to get a virtual Hawk for your excellent work. In Mrs. Hamlet's class, you are certainly getting a virtual Hawk. So we are aiming for green. Let's go green, boys and girls, with 96%. All right, what we talked about building good character in our Scholars Pledge, something we want to do is have those quality conversations to build those relationships. Use our head, use our heart, drive our actions. So many of us think about COVID-19 as something terrible and bad, and certainly it has its moments. But some of the good in all of that is it helps us to pause and look around at who is with us each and every day. We get to spend a great deal of time with our family and close friends, and really those are the moments that you will cherish for the rest of your life. So my question for you, boys and girls, is what is something you do for fun when your family is all together? And I have to say, I've been trying to figure out what is something that's not watching TV or sitting on my phone or searching YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. What's something we can do for fun as a family? And sometimes those good old-fashioned board games, engaging in that competition and play in a fun way is really going to help us to build quality conversations and good relationships. So what do you like to do when your family gets all together? I know food always brings people together, so perhaps you're cooking. Let's see. All right. Excellent. All right, here's your joke of the day. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. So here's a palm tree. Here's an example of one. Palm trees remind me of the Caribbean, remind me of the warm weather. Oh, what a nice thing, because today it is awfully chilly, boys and girls. It is about 40 some odd degrees. So let's take a wander and check out a student in the spotlight. I am going to switch over to a new screen, and let's hope Miss O'Brien remembers to, all right, screen 1, share computer sound. Hold on one second. Let me try this one more time because I don't think it's showing up. There we go. There we go. Share computer sound. And who is our student in the spotlight? Let's take a look at Michaela. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Michaela. For 4 years, my life was amazing, but COVID-19 ruined my life. But this new game came out. My sister liked it and I liked it too. And then school opened up and I was happy again. Stay safe and stay happy and be careful wherever you are. Put on your mask and wash your hands when you get home. Bye.
Beautiful job from Michaela. We thank you so much. I like the way that Michaela talked about way back in March and how prior to March, there were all of these great things happening, and then COVID-19 came and she certainly changed the way she had to operate. And then school started. And being in school in this virtual environment is certainly something to be thankful for. Michaela, thank you so much for the public service announcement as well. To stay safe, wash your hands, and wear your mask. Again, something extremely important, boys and girls, that we all have to be sure we are paying attention to doing. I'm just sharing my screen again. Let me get us back to where we were. Thank you, Michaela, and let's practice our breathing with our continuous breaths as we close out our morning announcements today. So remember, as I say, breathe in, 1, 2, breathe out, 1, 2. It's those Tabata breaths, those very quick cycles of breathing. And then we'll end with finding our deep breaths again. All right, so here we go. Sit up straight and tall or stand up straight and tall. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Okay, find your breath. And now I will begin our Tabata breathing. Breathe in. 1, 2, breathe out. 1, 2, in. 1, 2, 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 out. 1, 2. Take a deep breath in. And now blow out. Breathe in deeply again. And out. Okay, find your regular breath. All right, boys and girls, before I close off, I just want to remind you that now that you are present and you are in attendance here at school, now it is to remain engaged. Be focused. Think about how you set your intention at the beginning of the day in that moment of silence. What goals will you set for yourself? How will you engage with your class? Will you keep your cameras on and participate, remembering to mute yourself but listen intently to your peers, making sure you're hearing what they are learning, what they're sharing, and then engaging in that conversation back and forth to grow your own learning and get deeper with your ideas. All right, boys and girls, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you zooming around the building. And Mrs. Morton, tell your